for today's episode, we are doing a living room / dining room tour. But before anything else, please make sure, ayun na, since I've been skipping my weekly vlogs, I no longer know my own spiel. Please make sure to subscribe to my channel and click on that bell button so you're always notified whenever I have new videos like this one. So for today's episode, I will be showing you our living room and also our dining room. It's an open layout, so we're gonna start with our living room area. As you can see, our ground floor is pretty spacious. We've got a double height ceiling. Yes, what a swift action by my cameraman. So it's got a very spacious feel to it. I'm gonna be showing you all the different aspects of our living room so that you can get more details. Is the main piece, I would think, because it is the largest piece here in our living room. This couch is from Creo Cavern, of course. It's by the Scandinavian brand called Menu. So if you come look closely, it's actually a dark forest green color in a... Is it velvet, Hubs?
It's not velvet, it's fabric, but it's velvety fabric.
It's not velvet, but it's velvety fabric, to be completely correct.
I'm not sure if the color reflects here, but it is forest green.
I see. So it is forest green. When we were decorating this version of Kokoro Home, we were very into a lot of dark colors, and both Johnny and I are really into like dark greens, and they're colored, but they're kind of neutral. So it's kind of like subdued colors. So we really like this color. We wanted something a bit darker because we do have pets, and Penny would always come to the couch, especially when her father is here, and her paws are not always clean. We try our best to clean her paws, but they're not always clean. So this is safe enough for that. And just to spruce things up, I decided to add some really cheap pillows. So I think these are just from IKEA, and then I got a bunch of these black pillowcases. Yoni actually got them from IKEA as well, as ordered by the madam.
Imported from Finland.
From Finland. When he was in Finland, we didn't have a lot of choices, so I said just get black so it's safe. And then I got these pillows from Jonathan Adler when I was in SF, so I was able to bring home this humongous pillow plus these two other pillows. They were on sale when I got them, and I think they're silk, and I think there are a few damages from the vacuuming though, to be honest. But you know, what's a house without damages, right? I mean, you can't really keep things immaculate. I think whenever you buy something for your home, you always have to be ready for it to be used. I mean, it is a home after all. It's not a museum, so it's always best to use the things to, you know, make memories with. And with memories comes scratches, damages, and all these things. And then we also got this nice little rug. I can't really remember where I got this from. I think I bought it from an online store called Furi something. Not so sure. At that time, they were the only ones that I saw who were selling these, but I think now there's a lot of different Instagram stores that sell a lot of these types of throws. And then we have another throw here with a beautiful customization of Kokoro. In case maligaw siya sa ibang bahay, they would know that it came from the Kokoro house and that someone stole them.
Or if you go having fun in the evening and you end up sleeping on the couch,
Yes.
not talking about me, but for example, Mickey Cruz, he knows where he will
You
go.
fell asleep here?
No, he didn't.
Okay. We don't have guests yet that fell asleep here. But my sister always hangs out on this couch, and also Yoni, and they do, well, Yoni, more of Yoni actually, do get cold most of the time because of the air conditioning whenever it's on. So this one comes in handy because it's fleece and it's awesome. And then on this side, we have one side table over here. It's Yoni's favorite actually.
So this one is, how do you pronounce it? Androgen.
Oh, androgynous or androgen?
Androgen.
What the Hubs is trying to say, it's the androgyny side table by Menu.
Correct.
It's also available on Creo Cavern. It's got a marble top and steel base. It doesn't look like it, but it is pretty heavy because it is a marble top and a steel base. But it looks beautiful and Yoni loves it. So we have here an old vase, an old vase that is a hand-me-down from the mothership.
Oh, really?
Catalina Co. Yes, this came all the way from Santa Mesa. Don't be fooled by the rocks that I got. I'm still Camille from the block. Used to have a little, now I have. No, just kidding. Anyway, so this one came from the mothership's home, but there's no place in their home now for this, so my sister shipped it away for me. I don't know if the mothership is aware though. So it is now here in our home. We have a lot of dried flowers here, so a lot of you ask me where I get them. A lot of them were actually from Tampa. And we've had them since we first moved in here. So Kakuyas were telling us that it's supposed to last for just 6 months, but no, they've been here forever and they're still there. This one is not a dried flower actually. It's real eucalyptus that just dried. It's a lot of...
So it's a dried flower.
Oh yeah, true. I mean, I did buy it as a dried flower, but it used to be alive. We had a lot of these from the Kokora Christmas party, so we put them here as well. And then these are like mga stuff that I got from, let's say, a Sunny's event. So I just kept all of these different dried flowers. Do not judge me for this dying plant. We are trying to recover it. Hupsies! And then we have, of
How
course...
about this one?
Ay nako, the story of that one. Well, let me tell you a story about my dogs. Noodle decided to eat it.
Yum, yum.
So now they are also under, I call them a
Maintenance.
hospital. So they are in recovery. We do put them in the ICU, our intensive care unit, which is the pool area. And then the most important thing here that the Hubs loves in this living room is dun, 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 the tissue box, because he always has sniffles. So there you go. It's very light also. So we just placed it here kasi wala nang paglagyan. So it's just here. It works well. And then we have here also, I think I bought this from Korea.
I think you bought it in Taiwan, no?
In Taiwan, yeah. And Max Benjamin, it's this huge diffuser that I super fell in love with. And then I posted about it and they gave me this huge candle. Ta-da!
Oh, it smells so good.
Ta-da! So it's a huge Max Benjamin candle, which I feel like will never ever end. And they also gave me another huge one that is in the bedroom. So yeah, it's so pretty. I feel like it's one of the prettiest. It's got Art Deco print and it's just so class. A lot of you also always ask me where I get my plants. Most of the plants here in the house is by Nest Plant because Danica, who is the owner of Nest Plants, they really are... Where are you going now?
Oh,
Wait
wait.
lang. Because
I'm
Danica...
looking for the plants, but I couldn't find
Dude,
it.
this is Nest.
Yeah.
This one is also Nest. It's beautiful new pot. Actually, mapapansin mo which ones are from Nest because they're really the healthiest ones. I don't know why, but I really feel there is some quality to like the plant that you buy. And I feel like their plant nursery is really so nice compared to other people because the plants that they send us are really so lush and they just thrive in the Kokora house. Our rug is from Studio Sullivan. It's a customized piece that I personally chose. Like I chose the design and then we chose the colors. There are a few stains. Do not look at them. It was when Pixie was still a puppy and she chose to use it as her pee pad. A very expensive pee pad. So there you go. We go now to our beautiful coffee table. So it's a very low coffee table. This is actually a real marble table. It's also from Korea Kapper. It's a very heavy marble table. I think you need at least 3 well-abled guys. 2 really?
Yeah, it's 80
You've done-
kilos.
It's 80 kilos. So it's one of our favorites. Yanni and I really love this. And this is also what you saw in our bedroom tour. It's our side table, but this one's the coffee table version. So it comes in a lot of different colors. But yeah, this is one of our favorites. And then I have here a bunch of Voss vases, which is from a Danish brand. It's called Oyoy. And I got it when I was in SF also. This was supposed to be only for the Christmas edition, but I figured it goes nicely with the orange and red accents here in the house. So it became an everyday edition that Yanni hates because he always hits it and then accidents happen. And then here we have again some fragrance that I bought when I was also in the States. To be fair, sobrang sulit niya, hindi siya nauubos. So there you go, it's like this lang. And then it's got this nice ceramic cover on it. And then this one's a gift from Louis Vuitton. It is a beautiful candle that I feel like I will never use. No, just kidding. But it's so nice with the red wick and everything. So it smells so good too. Then we have here a marble coaster because Yanni always forgets to bring a coaster. So there you go. There's a
Lies,
coaster
all
there
lies.
waiting for him. Just right there. And then over here, we have this horn that I got from South Africa. Again, I made sure there's a certificate for this to make sure that it's not poached or it's not from any illegal groups or that any animals were harmed from it. So yeah, I really love this.
And it's not some
Endangered
illegal.
species
Yeah,
or
exactly.
anything. Yeah. And then we have here my beautiful chess set from Jonathan Adler as well. That's so heavy. But I brought it all the way home from SF also. Sale ko rin siya nakuha because I am a sale queen. Fun note, I used to not know how to play chess because walang nagtiyaga in the Ko family to teach me as a young kid. I only knew how to play dama. Like dama, is it a Filipino term lang? I don't know if there's an English name for it. But anyway, so Yoni taught me how to play chess and I've learned to play chess and now he refuses to play with me because he says it is a stressful game and that he doesn't want to play stuff that needs to use your brain down. So, anong kalaro. But it is a beautiful chess set. And then next up, we're gonna go to the patio chairs. So these are favorite chairs from Jobii, one of our brands also in Curio Cavern. So this is how you casually sit on this chair. It is a beautiful chair that I must warn you is hard to copy because we've seen a lot of local brands and designers. Sadly, they've been trying to copy the patio chair by Jobii. It just makes me feel sad because it's such a beautiful design and I feel like Jobii pieces are really very hard to copy. Especially like the Beetle chairs, and it's still so nice to appreciate talaga the designers and the brands. And if it's not something that's within your budget range, then at least look for something else. You could be inspired by it, but I hope that more people would just stop copying designs so that there's more respect to these brands and these designers that really took their time to, you know, come up with these designs. But yeah, it's got a lot of different nice colors, but we chose this color so that it will go well with our dark theme. And then we have here another Curio Cavern side table. Yes, this is sponsored by Curio. No, just kidding. I wish it's sponsored by Curio Cavern. But even though these are from our own stores, we pay for them because we don't have much money in our business. So we need to pay for this stuff. We can't just get them for free. As you can see, this is the only thing that's not chic here. Well, I tried to look for a chic bowl. As you can see, I told you guys in one of my unboxings that I'm so pissed at all the mess that we have here because behind these curtains is actually the way out to our backyard. And so before the dogs come in, we try to wipe their paws with the Pupaholics wipes and like all these tissues. Like we get the tissue so that we can get their poop, and then we sometimes comb their hair, and then there's a lot of different stuff also here that you don't want to know of. So yeah, so these are just everyday home stuff that I really hate just seeing all over here. So I bought a nice bowl so that it's nicely put here. But underneath, you'll see we have a lot of really nice coffee table books. This is Yoni's, of course. Kitang-kita naman sa topic. He has Mandela while I have Alexander McQueen and coming into fashion books. So yeah, puro fashion books and then Yoni has Mandela. And then we have also some Voluspa candles. Like I love Voluspa because they're so affordable and yet so sulit and yet the smell is so great. Ito, hindi ako nanghihinayangan to use because clearly we've been using it a lot. And then we have more plants here. These are all real plants. And then moving along to this area. So this is our TV area. We have here also, again, stuff from Curio Cavern. So these are from another Danish brand called Item and we really love them. So these are their speculum. So you can use them a lot of different ways, but we chose to use them as like tables. So we have here like a rose gold color and a black silverish color. This is also from Item, like it's a wooden tray that we got. A bunch of these vases I got actually from Dapitan for a really cheap price. If you guys saw my Dapitan Christmas vlog, then you probably saw these. All of these I got for a super cheap price, like insanely cheap.
Beautiful.
I love nude
Tease.
paintings. I really love nude paintings or like nude vases and stuff, but tasteful, you know? I like subtle nudes. So this painting is by Salvador Banyares. And it's probably my favorite painting that we have here in the Decor house. That one and the painting that we have in our bathroom by Marisa Lopa. I wish I was like my sister though, like she is more of the art collector between the two of us. Like she really knows her artists and artist names really matter to her. But for me, it's really just if I like the painting, I don't really care if you're a super famous or you're a starting out painter or an artist. If I really love it, then I buy it. So that's most of the stories of our artwork here at home. Like it's not really, I don't think I'm a collector. I'm more of just a lover. I find this really funny and I really get the meaning behind this. The title of this painting is The Lazy Man. So if you can get it, then it's pretty funny, I think. Do you get it, Hobbs?
Someone's being supported. I have no idea.
If you're under 18, then you might not get it, but it is by Pablo There, you get it now. It is by Pablo Zingapan. And then we also here have like the Evolution of Man that I really love as well.
Titties again.
Titties as usual. And then we have here Yanni's favorite base, Labago. Okay, let's explain your favorite
Beautiful
lamp.
menu base. I love it because it's so big.
It's actually like a smoky,
Yeah, it's smoked glass.
like a kind of ingredients.
And then I would love it to be on a pedestal like this. But we don't have a pedestal for it, so it's on the floor.
Yeah, but Yanni really loves that.
Super nice.
Pinaglaban niya yan to be in the house. And I love it as well. We used to have a PlayStation here, but we no longer have it because Yanni has not moved it from the bedroom to here. Yeah, there used to be some console there. And then over here, we have some very inexpensive artwork. I got this from the Poster Club, I think also based in Denmark, if I'm not mistaken. I ordered them and had them shipped to Finland when Yanni and I were there for Christmas, so it's cheaper shipping. So they usually ship it without the frames. You could also buy them with the frames, but of course, since I'm gonna fly back to the Philippines, I bought just the artwork. It's all rolled up beautifully. So these are the different artwork that I got. They're all from different artists, I think. Yeah, all three are from different artists, but they still look like one big happy family, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And we also have curtains by Home Fabrics Manila here. It's the same supplier for curtains in our guest room and also in our master's bedroom. We chose a beautiful burnt color for this curtain area over here. But since this is a rental after all, we did not put any shears anymore. Like we really just chose to put curtains in certain areas where we need them. So yeah, we have here blackout curtains for nighttime. We could just close this so our neighbors couldn't see inside. And then dun, 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 dun. We have here our prized possession, the Ogawa chair. Dun, 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 dun.
If the hairdresser is your new best friend, this is my new best friend.
This is Yanni's new best friend. It's called the Ogawa Smart Book. And Yanni has already used this, I would say, parang na-ROI na niya, even if it's only been here for a few days. I'm still thinking if we should move this to the bedroom or if this should stay here. But yes, for now it's here. And I love how it really blends in with our interiors here. It's got a nice cream brown combo. And it's called the Smart Bulb Plus. So the hubs will now show you how it works. Why it's
Are you
his
sure?
best friend.
Are you sure?
Love, don't naman finish the entire massage. Just show
I usually
how
do
it
2
works.
programs in a row. So 15 minutes of either sport or Thai, and then 15 minutes of relaxation.
Okay, sir.
So, see you in 30 minutes.
Hobbs, you're just supposed to demo.
Well, I have to demo the whole program, right?
Yes.
So I put it on, and then I can choose Thai, Sweet Dream, Relax, Sports, Spa, Healthcare, Beauty.
Which one's your favorite?
I have
Thai.
so much beauty already that I don't need it, so
Okay.
I'll just go for Relax now.
My favorite is Thai. Look
Thai
at
also
that.
stretches.
Yeah, it's a zero gravity position. The relaxation starts now. Hide your toes, hide your toes. Okay, I will do the explaining because the Hubs has abandoned us and he just enjoyed the massage and refused to explain. But basically, we are just so happy with the Ogawa chair because we're still so careful with like the people that we let into our home. So we're not really so comfortable yet with getting mga home massages, which we used to get all the time. We used to get them weekly. And so we miss them so much, especially now that we're packing so much Clarity bags. This could not come at a better time. We now don't miss home massages as much because we feel like we're getting the entire service with just this chair alone. And that is why all of us, we usually take turns to do our massages here. You can do different types of massages. There are already set modes here. You can also set it in different times. So if you want a shorter massage because you're busier, or if you want to really indulge, you can also go for a longer massage time. So yeah, it's all super easy because there is a remote here. It's so intuitive. Like we didn't really read the manual so much. Like it's so easy for you to understand. So yeah, that is it. See you guys later. Hubs, you can continue the tour.
Okay, so then moving on.
Me na. Okay, moving on with our lives. Right behind the massage, so after you get a massage, you might want to get a drink or two. So here's our drink area, our bar area. So this is also from Korea Cavern, surprise, surprise. Again, from Jobii. It's one of Yanni's favorite as well because he really likes this glass top. So it's available in different types of color, but we went for the brick color. Oh, and this one is a gift from Yanni's parents. Beautiful. I think it's one of Yanni's favorite gifts from his parents. So we have here a lot of different alcohol. As you can see, the gins have been consumed very well. We got a lot of different gins. This is Yanni's favorite. Actually, everyone's favorite. Mine also and Akshi's favorite. It's by Napwe. It's a Finnish brand and it's the winner for Best Gin and Tonic Gin for 2 years.
It's a rye
straight, I
gin.
think. It's a rye gin. So we love this. And then we got a bunch of mga Japanese gin when we were in Japan, Yanni and I. And then we have here some gifts, mga whiskey, and we have Cuervo for Miggy, Cruz, and Lorene Moy. Cuervo pala is here. We have Patron, so tequila is their friend, so that is reserved for them. And then this one is a gift from Arninang Vince Uy. So he gave this as a wedding gift to us. And it's one of my favorites also here in our home. And it suits our taste so much, Yanni and I, and we love this painting so much. And then over here we have more plants because I am a plant tita. Our rubber plant is just insane. I always call it rubber plant on steroids because it just always has a new leaf. Every 2 weeks or so. I don't know why. It's just thriving in this spot. And then we also have here a fig leaf on steroids, fiddle fig leaf, but it doesn't really grow any new leaves. I don't know why. It's a propagation from my parents' garden back at home. So we just got this from them. I'm starting to feel it might be a fake plant because it's not dying, but it's also not growing any new leaves. So I don't know what's the deal. This is our dining table. This is where we entertain. This is where I try to be a true Martha Stewart. We have our 8-seater table. It's also from Korea Cavern, surprise, surprise. It's a beautiful wooden table. You can still see the grains. And so we actually combined 2 different types of chairs for our dining area. These are all by Jobii, also available in Korea Cavern. When this first arrived, I have to be honest, we did not intend to have orange chairs in the Kokoro house. And I remember pa when Yanni was unpacking the chairs, he was like, oh my god, it's so ugly. Oh, it's so ugly. Like he was like, it's terrible. That was the word he used. It's terrible, terrible. And I was panicking deep inside because I was like, we cannot return this anymore because it's been flown in from abroad and it takes so long for it to arrive. Yeah, we chose an original like rusty, tanny color. So again, more on the subdued neutrals. But then we didn't have the exact swatch. We chose it on the computer, on the screen, and the screen fooled us. And so now we were stuck with orange chairs, which we now, like, we don't hate it. I think that's one of the things talaga that you have to make do. Like, if you can't really do anything about it, you've already spent a certain amount for these things, and sayang naman if you just don't use them. You have to try to work around it. So we're pretty lucky because the rest of this area has pretty subdued colors. So even if this is a bolder color, it works sort of like an accent color. We were just more careful with the things that we were choosing to decorate the rest of the house with. Like for example, if you remember the 3 artwork that I chose to put on our living room wall, they had touches of orange. So it kind of matches with these. Also, you'll see later on, we have this wine cabinet, also has a touch of orange there. So it doesn't just stick out and everyone's just, okay, why is there an orange chair right in the middle of everything? So yeah, it's just you try to make it work. So we tried to make it work and I don't hate it anymore. Do you hate it, Hugs?
It's okay.
Yeah.
Got used to it.
We got used to it and it's fine. And then here, I found this one on Lazada. So I really wanted to display some cute napkins like how Yanni's mom does it. And then we have here, I was so annoyed with all our medicine that's just everywhere on the table. So I got this also from Lazada. So it's got all our daily vitamins. And then we have here, this smells so good. I got this also from the States. It's a soy wax candle. It smells so good. And then you guys know my favorite diffuser or scent brand from Taipei. And then we have here, this almost died because Penny destroyed this when she was a puppy, and so it fell out of its pot. So our best friend from Nest Manila, Danica, told me, you know what, it thrives also in just water, so we just placed them here. This is an Itala vase, also a gift from Yoni's mom. And then we have more dried plants over here in a beautiful item vase and a beautiful item tray, again available at Curio Cavern. So this is what I'm talking about. This is the beetle chair. It's also the same chair that you usually see in the Harland cafes, except we chose like a black steel base and a different like back. And then of course we like to mix high and low. Our rug is just good old SM department store. Beautiful. We used to have Lorene's hand-me-down over there. Like she handed us down her old rug, but then Penny didn't like it, so she peed on it. So this one she likes. She didn't pee on this.
And also Pixie ate it.
Pixie also ate that. So they didn't like Lorene's hand-me-down. They were like, why are you getting hand-me-downs, Mom? Buy us this rug from SM. So there you go. We have this rug from SM, which I love. It really works with the rest of the house. And then over here, we have a full-length mirror just to make the space look more spacious. It's also from Curio Cavern. Surprise, surprise. This is our favorite thing about it. Has this leather strap over there. Then over here we have our bar cabinet that is by South Sea Veneer. I discovered this brand when I was scrolling through Instagram and I follow Manila Fame. And I love that Manila Fame always posts about the best local artists, especially for furniture. So I saw this and I completely fell in love with it, and I asked them if they could customize the insides and also the outer look for us, and they said yes. If you come closer, it's actually a Salihia weave. Usually a Salihia weave is in a natural color, but I asked them if we could do it in like a dark color, and they said yes. So there we have it like that. And then when I was mentioning earlier about just making sure that the colors are more in theme with your current colors, we have a lot of greens and blues here in this area of the house, and this one sort of represents like the orange tones that we have all over. So we have like a warm tone here, and then if you open, there you go, the cabinet that is the source of our happiness. So we have here all our wine glasses, champagne flutes, different like gin glasses and stuff as well. And then we have here some mixers, stuff that you use for mixing your alcohol. And then we also have here different mga stuff that you put when you make gin. We have like mga peppercorn, juniper berries, yeah, just different spices and stuff if you want to try to feel like we are true bartenders. And then over here we've got our wine stash. Yoni has a system for this. He says that everything on top, they're the ones that are not for times when you just want to get drunk and crunk. So if you just want to get drunk and crunk, it's this level. Loaded with things. And then over here, we've got some tin cans that contain treats. So these tin cans are from Sienna Miller, London, and they're beautiful. And then over here, our last piece of furniture. So these stools are from All Home Official. So they're super duper cheap. We got them for like less than 4,000 pesos if I remember correctly. Less than 4,000. But they look so class. It looks expensive. So I really wanted mga extra seats for us just in case we have more guests. So at least we have extra seats. But then also they won't look so messy in the house if they're not being used. So I think a stool is the best option for that. And then we have here another beautiful Curio Cavern table. Surprise, surprise. We've got a console table from Curio Cavern. If you guys saw my Napitan vlog, this one was supposed to be just a Christmas decor. But Yoni says it looks good here, so it's just an all year round decor. And then here, it's also from All Home. I'm so proud of this because it looks so beautiful also, but it's actually just a department store find. We've got here more treats. I think a lot of these are actually expired already. We will find out next time. Then more candles for me, a marble tray, and also a candle pillar so that I would feel like a true madam. And then more books here, architecture coffee books because Yoni and I are so into. So these are just some beautiful books that we rarely browse, to be honest. And a magnifying glass because we are getting old. Now it's just for decoration purposes. And that is it for our living room / dining room tour. I hope that you guys enjoyed this tour. I know a lot of you have been requesting for this home tour, but I have not as comfortable doing like the walkthrough type of home tours. So I hope that you're happy with this segment tour. Let me know what you guys want to see next. I'm thinking about showing you how we renovated our powder room. What's the final look? Because I feel like I never really showed you guys how our powder room looks like, and that's the biggest renovation that we did in this home. Actually, the only big renovation that we did here. So yeah, let me know in the comment section below and give me a thumbs up. Let me know as well which part of this room is your favorite. I would love to know. See you guys on my next vlog.